My name is GoodguyGastly, and I make videos on the internet for children. Welcome to Top 10 Inappropriate Moments Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. And before we get to the grit of what's wrong with this whole video series, let me just say a very special thank you to everyone who watched Part 1. I mean, that's wild. Think about it. There's 7.4 million people on the planet, and 3 million of you watched my video. That's over half the population. Wow, I mean that's a lot of perverts. By now we all know that Game Freak is a little freaky. Do you think it's just a coincidence that Sun and Moon's initials come out to be S and M? Nintendo, more like Inutendo. Am I right? There is no shortage of innuendos sprinkled throughout their games, meant for their more adult audience. But this really shouldn't be surprising. Your favorite shows growing up all did it, and they will continue to do it. Like SpongeBob, Adventure Time.
Consarned Gunter! Okay, time for a break. Who wants lemonade?
And even Disney. So don't be ashamed when your mind starts to wander into the gutter, because Game Freak probably isn't planning to stop either. You're telling me that not one NPC in Pokemon Let's Go is gonna make a joke about you riding a giant rock snake? Come on. Now, some of you commented in the last video saying that I was making some wild stretches. And that may be true on some, but certainly not all. Olivia having toys that move, that are popular among single women? Come on, that's blatantly sexual. But if you're expecting any less stretching in part 2 of this series, then you're gonna be disappointed. Between part 1 and part 2, I'm pretty confident we bumped all the uglies we could find. But let me know if I missed your favorites. Like this video if you're in the ready position, and subscribe for more videos. Or else. Within the Poke Center, the old man at the cafe is constantly serving up something delicious. But we all know his favorite is a nice glass of warm moo-moo milk. There's one instance where he says,
"This milk is so mellow, yet rich, that it'll make you wish your mother were a milk tank."
Whew, damn, that must be some really, really good milk if it makes you want to consider incest. On Route 14, you can find a sexy swimmer being surrounded by a gang of Frillish. At first, you might think, well, if that's her kink, who am I to... Hey, wait a minute! Consent is important. When you interrupt their gangbang, they attack. After being defeated, they retreat, and the swimmer asks if she can talk to you for a bit.
Thank you for saving my life. Please talk to me for a bit. I was trying to catch a Frillish, but it called for help, and too many of them joined in.
Apparently, Frillish have a nasty poison they excrete from their veil-like arms that paralyzes. Now, I can't exactly pinpoint this woman's fetish. She seems happy that she got the chance to be rescued. Maybe she purposely puts herself in danger of drowning so that she can be saved. I don't know, but she laughs and mentions that her heart is still pounding, and then gives you a destiny knot as a thank you for saving her. She then says she bets she'll see you again. I better not see you being gang tentacled by more Frillish. Or tentacruels. We all know where that's going. Like the nugget dealer in Po Town and Lana and Malo getting high on aromatherapy in the jungle, one of the first instances you'll run into is this Owen Wilson looking NPC on the streets of Coney City. He's a herb seller.
Wow, and how'd that affect you with guys?
But before he shows you the goods, you need to change your style. There we go. Much better. With that done, he'll tell you that he's self-taught, but he sells good quality herbs. Random events in the new versions of Pokemon have helped build the world and give personality to those NPCs we interact with daily. For instance, in this Pokemon Center, if you stop by the cafe for a drink, Nurse Joy will take her break and spend it talking with you.
I have to say, seeing injured Pokemon all the time does slowly wear me down bit by bit. But it's precisely because I want to make them all feel better that I take the time to properly relax and recharge my batteries. Here, a little secret between you and me.
Now, I have a lot of theories as to why this could possibly be a secret, but my first thought was that she just handed me one of those small finger vibrators you get in hotels sometime. Or she was trying to tell me that she relaxes by flicking her bean. I'm not really sure, but either way, I'm glad she's getting some personal time away from healing all of those hurt Pokemon. Maybe that's her fetish, hurt Pokemon. She is always saying come back soon. Why would you say that? You should never want to see me again. Number 6 is this dick-shaped grass. Can you see it? Here, I'll draw it out for you. Eh? See it now? Here's another one. This one even has a bush. Hi, my name is GoodguyGastly and I make videos on the internet for children. Plumeria's tattoo has always stroked me as odd. It's covered by her pants and leaves a lot to the imagination on where it could possibly end. She has the lingerie of tattoos, so to speak. I can just imagine Game Freak's conversation when developing her.
Yeah, but what if she had a tattoo?
Oh, you mean like this?
No, lower.
Okay.
Lower? Yeah, that's right.
When you complete the fairy trial in the ultra versions of the game, Mina hands you a pink petal. That's what it says anyways, but its appearance is more similar to an object called a butt. You see here, kids, when adults get bored of the more common
Hey, cut that out. You fuck.
Okay, so I think a lot of the people with dirty minds, like myself, noticed this one right away. It came highly recommended from the comment section of the last video. And it happens very early in the game when you first go to Professor Kukoui's lab. The camera shakes and Kukui says,
Oh yeah, Rockruff, let's go. Give it everything you've got. My body is ready. Woo!
Lily says some words, blah 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 blah, and then Rockruff goes, obviously implying that he's finished. You know, the professor never stops researching moves, and poor Lily needs to wash his lab coat every time. They must spend a fortune on peanut butter. Number 2 is Lily on Executor Island. Shortly after arriving on the island, Game Freak gives her a line that definitely sounds like some subtle adult humor. They even go so far as to animate a reaction from her as if she just realized that she made a dick joke and then giggles. I'll let it play out for you in real time.
That was an Executor, wasn't it? I think that the good weather in Alola has let it grow a bit more vigorously than I'd prefer.
And after that, Lily, in a dank cave during a storm, tells you that her skirt is wet. Now I don't care what you say, this one is not a stretch. Game Freak knows what they are about. And finally, number 1 is truly the most blatant and obvious innuendo in these Pokemon games. Malo's good old thick club goo pounding trial will go down in history. It spawned waves of press A to pound memes that took over the internet, and I'm just gonna let you hear this one for yourself.
Wrap the thick club in the rare bone and pound it all to a pulp. Crush it. Grind it. Turn it to goo.
In fact, the whole scene has multiple innuendos, like when Kiawe offers you his rare bone, and Lana says, "The flavor from the rare bone seems to fill my whole mouth." They took this whole scene out in the Ultra versions of the game, but personally, I think this scene alone is reason to buy the original Sun and Moon. Also, as an honorable mention, can we quickly talk about how sexual Rotom Dex seems to be? Whether it's calling you its master or alluding to a tight fit, Rotom Dex is a little bit more of a partner than I think any of us were expecting.
Hey, partner, how do you like my nice, smooth, shiny body? Well, there you have it, my list for the top 10 inappropriate moments. What was your favorite inappropriate moment, not just from Ultra Sun and Moon, but from any game? How do you feel about Game Freak's disregard for subtlety? Do you think they're going overboard?
And how bad do you think these innuendos will get in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu?
Let us know in the comments below. Be a good guy, nuzzle that like button, and watch some other videos on the channel. I'm GoodguyGastly, and that's GG.